Hey peeps, Mizz Croft here. So, I hope everyone is having a lovely day. I actually ended up having the day off because of things out of my control. So, I thought that I would do a video. Should do it. It's been a while. I mean, I've done a couple of videos. I just have not uploaded them yet. Okay. In today's topic, I would like to talk about getting rid of things from exes. Okay. This is a big deal for a lot of people. A lot of people are so divided on this subject. Some people are like, it's just stuff from your ex, big deal. Other people are like, no, get rid of it. I believe you should get rid of it. Do you know why? Because here's why. I mean, every little thing. I literally went through my charms and I found a dragonfly. It was from a necklace that my ex-husband had given to me. This must have been back in so long ago, years ago, way over a decade ago, right? And I'm like, oh man. So I mean, my daughter ended up taking. She's like, I want it. I'm like, okay. She keeps everything, but it was a pretty thing, you know. So she thinks she wants it, but anyway. So that's gone. There's just things like that. I went through. I mean, old pictures. I'm talking old pictures. Anything, letters, anything that reminds you of an ex, get rid of it. Clothing, whatever it was, gifts, birthday gifts, Christmas gifts, it doesn't matter. Look, this is from my recent ex. He's an artist, right? And he gave me this pen too. Okay, I need this pen to do my some of the artwork that I'm doing, certain drawings, and I haven't done it in a while, but I'm about to get back to it. So, and this is a CD from all my wedding pictures from my wedding. Now, why are these the only things I haven't gotten rid of yet? Because I need to replace these, which I'm going to. Once I do, bye. Today, and there was a box of my recent ex stuff, because I'm not a jerk, so I want to make sure he got like his stuff back. And I just went over there and I stuck it in his mailbox. I mean, it's the right thing to do, right? There's certain pictures I want to pull off here. Pictures of the kids that were together. I paid for my wedding pictures. Like $700, I think. And my photographer, by the way. She's amazing. She's amazing. But anyway, I want to pull off certain pictures on here. Not the pictures of my ex-husband and I, but the pictures of the children. And maybe the kids want certain pictures. I don't know. Okay? Any pictures of him and I or the little quote or anything? No, that doesn't matter. None of that matters. It's pictures of kids. It's the kids. I mean, well. Anyway, the reason why to get rid of all this stuff is because all of those items hold residual energy from your ex. I mean, think about it. You look at it, what do you think of? Do you think of your ex right away? Okay, you can't tell me you don't. If you do, please explain to me in the comments how you can look at something from your ex and not think about your ex. Because I'd like to know. Because that's amazing. That's a magic power. Okay? I look at everything. I think of that particular ex where it came from, and I'm like, oh yeah, so and so. Okay, so if you want to move forward in life, and you're like, okay, I'm ready for new love. I want to move forward. La da 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 da. The thing is you don't want like their energy even around, even like connected to you in any way, because we are all connected. So. I mean, do you really want to look at something and think about your ex when your new boo is like chilling with you? I mean, I don't. I mean, that's kind of, I don't think they would like that either. That, you know, I think that it's a little unnerving. I don't know what to call it, really. It's not really quite disturbing. It's more like just unnerving. You know, it's kind of, I don't know. I had this ex one time, and he's like, I have this Xbox, which he did have the Xbox system, but I mean a box full of mementos from his, what's the word? X, there it is. Sorry. But, yeah, so, and he would have this, and he pulled it out, and he just had to show me, and I was just like, I'm probably going to be another ex that ends up in that box. Which I was, because he was cheating on me with a friend, and yeah, dumped him. And then he flipped out and smashing his head into a tree, and his mom blamed me and told me I should go to my grandma's, and good times. It's not my fault if somebody wants to go off and start smashing their head into a tree. I was like, what are you doing? Like, I wasn't like, you know, telling him he had to do this. Okay, that's the flag. I'm alone at home, so I thought I heard the door creak and like, it scared a little bit. Anyways. So then, I had to, I just had to walk away from that. Okay, just, bye. Now, if you're trying to move into a new thing and you want to move forward, you don't want to have those things that remind you of your ex. It's bad enough that we still have memories, and maybe there might be a moment that is going to trigger a memory. Could be smell. I mean, that's one of the biggest ones, right? Taste, anything. It could be something that your new boo does, or it could be you guys getting a little spat or something. I don't know. But and you leave your ex. So that's bad enough, right? And that's normal. That's normal. Doesn't mean you're bad. It's normal. So you want to just think about that, and you kind of just want to process real quick and shoo fly. So moving on, because that's healthy, you know. If it doesn't bother you, then you're pretty healed from that. You're not healed for something if you think about something and it makes you cry, which we're all always healing anyway, because this world is full of crap and we're always healing and healing and healing from it, and that's totally normal. It really is. It really is. So, yeah, so you really do want to get rid of that stuff. Any pictures, it doesn't matter what it is. You know, and that's the thing. It's hard for some people, especially people who really like to collect stuff. And I know I used to collect a lot of different things. Why? Because I had a hole in my heart, and I'm trying to stuff it. I'm trying to stuff this hole in my heart with all these things, because I'm like, these things will make me happy. You know, this will make me happy. The next partner will make me happy. Vehicle, home, blah, 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 blah. The kids, the dog, the picket fence, the everything. But that's not what makes you happy in life. Even if your partner's amazing, that's not what makes you happy. Your happiness comes from within. So I found the more that I healed myself, the more I was able to just get rid of stuff. And I've always been a pretty generous person. I'm a gift giver. I love to give things to people. It's just who I am. And so I'm getting rid of a bunch of like video games and things like that on my other channel, which is Mizz Croft Survives, by the way, which every once in a while I will be doing live streams with giveaways, and we have fun and we get to, you know, joke around or whatever. And my daughter, my manager, she helps, and we will do that and give away stuff. Although most likely going forward, it might be more in the evening, just because I work. I'll be working 2 jobs soon. So, this is what it is. But, you know, I just found it's easier to get rid of stuff the more you heal. If you're a hoarder and you struggle with this, okay, it's just because you need some healing from within. And learn that happiness comes from within. And you'll find when you get to that point, and it takes a lot of work, I mean, it took me years. When you get to that point, you just feel lighter. And you're just able to just look at stuff and be like, it's just stuff. I mean, even sentimental things that were many, many long. I mean, obviously, like, there are a few things that I have. Like, I have this really old, very vintage No, it's antique now. Dowel lamp. It was like a thing, I think, in the 20s or something. Maybe it was later on down. But it's the Pink Lady, and that's one of my favorite sets of paintings. And I do know that the Blue Boy and the Pink Lady didn't actually go together and weren't painted at the same time, but they make a great pair, don't they? I love the Pink Lady and the Blue Boy. Probably one of my top favorite pieces because my grandma always had them. And where are my paintings? Oh well, I'll get some new ones, big ones. And you know, so I have that dowel lamp, and it's super old, and it's been everywhere with me, and it has some discoloration. The lace on her needs to be cleaned. My grandma put that, my great grandma, my little grandma, put that together, and I have it. And I will always have that, probably. I'm sure someday my daughter will take it off my hands and she may pass it on. I don't know. She doesn't have to. But, you know, because it's really just stuff. Because really, in the end, all we have is our memories. And the love. You know, because we're energy. Right? And energy cannot be destroyed. It can only be changed. So, you know, that's all we have. So we can't bring, when we pass on and we transition, we can't bring any of this stuff with us. No. So really, if you look at it like that, well, it's just stuff. Also, the more you have clutter around, the more your eyes will get, you get stressed out. You may not even realize it, but you actually, your brain, you're getting stressed. It's stressful to look at a place that is dirty and or cluttered. For example, that's why they put this 212 on the clock, by the way, angel number. That's why they put this in the game Sims, in all the games. In all the games, if you play those games, which are kind of fun, your sim will actually start to get depressed if there's messes all over the house and there's too much, you know, your sim will start to get depressed. I don't think you can clutter up a place in the Sims, any of the Sims games. Clutter isn't normal. It's not normal to have like a bunch of papers just scattered all over the table and stuff. Think about how, imagine your table just set up and there's nothing on the table, right? You have maybe you have napkins, maybe a salt and pepper shaker. I like to put flowers on my table. I go buy flowers for myself and put them on my table because it's pretty. I like flowers, especially black flowers, black and white. Anyway, so it looks nice, and that's it. Well, it's appeasing to the eye, right? It's nice and clean. No clutter. It's a beautiful thing, really. You know. I mean, you can put placemats down, I guess, if you want. I think placemats should be pulled out when it's time. That's just me. And it's nice, but if I see a bunch of papers and a bunch of stuff all over the table, like when my daughter and her teenage friends were here, Lord help me. When I see all that, I'm like, it's very stressful, especially for someone like me who has OCD, who struggles, OCD, I should say. It is what it is. But for normal people, there's no such thing as normal, but you know what I mean. For people who do not struggle with that, they will feel stressed. They may not realize it, but then if it gets worse and worse and worse and worse, and it's in more areas and things like I was going through one of my top drawer because yesterday I pulled out and looked at my oracle cards and I didn't realize how much stuff was in there, and I'm like, that's a problem. So I went through it, of course, as soon as I could. And there, like, I can see that there's like a few there's some patches, some Terminator patches, some medication, pair of scissors, a Tamagotchi. That was right, I got one of those. A big old gold ankh, I guess. I don't know what to do with that thing, but whatever. And just little things like that, like electronic, and then I like organize stuff. You know, I only need one pen and one pencil, and an art pen and an eraser. That's all I need in my drawer. That's nothing I'm going to use in here. The rest of the pens I'm like, oh, those should be right in the kitchen where my calendar sits, yeah, just things like that. And I mean, like I'm still getting set up and cleaning and stuff like that. So yeah, I think that's all I had. So if you find yourself struggling with holding on to things, just really like birthday cards, what are you going to do with those? Why are you holding on to them? I mean, are they useful? Look at your clothing. What have you not worn? I wouldn't say in 6 months because of seasonal clothing or special occasions. Like you need like a suit, you need a tie, you know. I probably don't need 8 dresses. I like them. I just don't know what I'm gonna wear them, you know. But I probably don't need them. I know a lot of people are like, well, see, you shouldn't have got rid of it. You needed that, Carl. Well, I don't even know. I know where that came from. My tarot reader calls that name out loud. I don't know why I said that. But like, if you hadn't worn it in forever, it's been 5 years, or you're like, oh, these are my high school clothes. Someday I'm going to fit into them. Probably not. And maybe you will, but why not have new? That new, it brings in that fresh energy, that change. It's good. There's bad changes and then there's good changes, okay? Everything is always changing anyway, whether you like it or not. For those, and they say Scorpios hate change. I like a routine, yes, but I do like to change up things. Like my hair's driving me nuts because I need to like do something different here. I might even change the color. I don't know. But yeah, so you know, just go through your stuff. Like, have you worn this in forever? No, get rid of it. Donate it. Somebody else will probably end up buying it that will love it. If it's nice. If it's not nice and it's got holes and it's ratty-tatty and it's all pilled out, pitch it. Yuck. I mean, all that kind of stuff, right? Let's see what else. You have a junk drawer? Why do you have a junk drawer? Junk drawers just encourage clutter and encourage you to get worse in time. This is what I believe. I think my grandparents had a junk drawer, but I think it wasn't actually junk. It's like what my top drawer is, okay? Okay, door. My door is like right there where I stand. Just little things, like, and I don't have much in here now. Oh, I have a little tub with some keys. I'm like, where are these keys going? I don't know where the keys are, so I have to figure that out. And then once I figure out I don't need those keys, bye-bye. And there's like some electronic things, like flash drive, so I gotta see what's on there. Dare I do that? Just kidding. But, and then go through that, and if there's like a bunch of stuff on there, well, that's gotta go, and then I can, you know, I can get rid of it. I have I have a dream journal. Apparently there was a quarter in there that needs to go into the change jar that my daughter calls the tip jar. So we have night dreams and then daydreams, you know. So I have like this cute little journal and then another little notepad that I can just kind of, I'm such a weirdo, I write lists all the time. At least I don't highlight parts of my list. Just kidding. Okay, like, and I have this little, you know, just a few things, and a little bit of lotion. I got these off of Temu. I don't know how to say it. Whatever, Temu. It's supposed to define your jawline. I'm gonna start using that while I work out. So that actually probably shouldn't be in there. I need to find a place for workout stuff. Some yoga mats too, but you know, and then I had hand sanitizer and things, but there's not much in there now. But I had too much stuff in there, and I'm like, why? Well, it was because I had moved and had shoved a bunch of stuff in there to move it, but now it's nice. So my grandparents would consider that a junk drawer, but it's not really a junk drawer, is it? Please tell me I don't have a junk drawer. Anywhere else in this place, there is nothing like that. Growing up, did you have a junk drawer? My mom had a junk drawer. And there was a bunch of stuff in it. I think my dad was a little bit of a hoarder. I think this is why it bothers me too. When growing up, the house was like not clean. I was a little girl trying to keep it clean. You know, I mean, my mother had to constantly work, so, and my father didn't clean. It's like, only women belong in the kitchen. Which, yes, I'm one of those who I'm like, get out of my kitchen. I'm cooking, cleaning, whatever. I mean, no, you want to help me cook, that's fine, but you know what I mean. So I'm just really particular. Dishes. So, yeah, and then, so just things like that. So if you're having a hard time getting rid of stuff from your ex, just remember, aren't they an ex? They're an ex for a reason. Okay? Exes are exes for a reason. And unless it wasn't a toxic relationship and you think that you and your ex might have a chance to work things out and you want to try again way later down the line, whatever. I'm talking like if you like broke up young, or it wasn't like whatever, there was a misunderstanding, you guys mutually decide to break it off, but then it wasn't a toxic relationship and then you decide to give another try, whatever, to each their own. But I'm just telling you, you'll feel so much better if you're trying to move on with life and you have stuff from exes and you just get rid of it. Maybe it's something, 2:22 on the clock. Maybe it's something nice. Maybe it's something nice that you can give away to someone as a gift. Maybe they'll appreciate it, or donate it, or throw it away. I don't know. I even got rid of jewelry maxes, and I love jewelry, so. You know what I mean? Jelly bean? That is all I have. Thank you for watching. Time is the greatest gift that we can give to anyone. And if you made it this far, thank you, thank you, thank you. And let me know in the comments below if you have a tough time getting rid of stuff, or, if you're fine and you can just get rid of stuff like it's no problem. Okay? So, like and subscribe if you want. Bye.